You're watching The Luna Show, and right now you're about to meet Princess Janae, a New York City legend. Princess Janae, how are you?
I'm fine, and yourself? How are you?
I'm good.
That's
So
great.
I've been dying to do this show actually for a while now.
Really?
Yeah, it's because you are one of the superstars of New York City.
Oh, thank you. I take that as a great compliment. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Do you consider yourself one of the great stars of New York City?
Oh, no, I know I am. No, I'm just kidding, but I do feel like I am. I have come a very long way, and I've been around a very long time, so if that's what it takes, then I am.
Tell me a little bit about that. Like, you've been a part of the ball scene for a while. Tell me a little bit about your ball.
Yes, I was actually involved in the ballroom scene since about 1989. I was going to balls, started out walking balls, walking Butch Queen and drag categories, a lot of other different things I was doing in the balls, things that I'm not so proud of today, but things that I have learned from and I've grown and I have prospered and became a better person. And I left the ballroom scene and I became more of a show individual, so now I'm more of a showgirl. So I perform in different clubs around the tri-state area. I do pageants and things of that nature and try to promote positivity in the female impersonation business.
So as a performer, how many years have you been performing as?
I've actually, you're asking a very personal question because you're not supposed to ask a woman her age, but that's what you're asking me on the DL. So I've actually been performing since I was 21, and I am now 40. So I've been performing for about 20 years.
I'm almost 40 myself. It's not a big deal.
It's okay, but we look great.
But you look beautiful. So.
Thank you so much. I have a great doctor, and as long as he lives, I live on too.
Well, I need your card for your doctor.
Yes.
So when you do pageants, because the pageant and the performance goes together, right? So,
yes.
So when you're doing that, like mentally, how do you prepare for that? Because it's a whole different point of view from ballroom.
It's kind of sort of similar, but the only difference is that you're being scored and not knowing what you're going to get. When it comes to a pageant, I always have a frame of mind. I go in with two frames of mind. I go in with the frame of mind that I'm going to win, and I go in with the frame of mind that I'm going to lose. So that way, at the end of the night, I'm not really upset of the outcome. As long as I do my best, I'm happy. Because, we can't win everything, and then with politics, it makes it even more complicated. Like, there are ballroom politics, there's also politics in the pageantry system as well. But I feel like as long as I do my best, and I'm always proud of myself.
So who were your mentors in the ball scene?
In the ballroom scene, well, my name is Janae, and one of my mentors that I love so much in the ballroom scene was the legendary Janae Mugler. I always loved her. I loved when she came out. I loved the balls back in the days when all the femme queens would hide in the park, and it was just femme queen face was such like the greatest category of the night was femme queen face. Nowadays it's about voguing and everything else, but I have nothing against the voguing, but I'm into beauty, I'm into glamour, and I'm into fashion, and that's what the girls used to bring. But her, along with Danielle Revlon, were two of my greatest inspirations in the ballroom scene.
So you're saying that today in the ball scene, glamour is gone?
I'm not saying glamour is gone, but what they perceive to be glamour is very different. Like in my opinion, I don't really go to balls a lot, but as I watch them, like back in the day, Butch Queen in Drags was not about a Butch Queen who looks like a femme queen. It was about a Butch Queen who gets up in drag, lives a life as a man. He doesn't have a weave, he doesn't have nails. It's actually a man, and it's about the artistry of the makeup. And today I think they get kind of lost and confused because they feel like if you look real, you're a Butch Queen in drag space. When back in the day, when Paris Dupree and everybody was giving balls, stuff like that, you had to be a boy. They would make you take off your shirt and feel your titties for knots and everything else to make sure that you was a boy, to make sure that the categories was kind of fair. And I think everybody gets caught up in such beauty now, and it's not the same anymore.
So who were your mentors on the pageant scene and the show scene? Like who told you to start doing
My
shows?
first person to ever put me in drag in a show was Miss Jessica Fox. My first performance ever was
I love her.
Yes, was in Hatfields, and she dressed.
Oh, I used to go there.
She dressed me up and everything. Not so happy with my look, but because she tried to make me look like her. But I learned a lot from being underneath her. She is my gay mother. She always has been my gay mother and always will be my gay mother because she She taught me the ropes of the business, and she was the person that initially invited me to the business. She showed me the ropes about longevity, about saving your money, about spending money to look good. If you look good, you look like money, you make money. So those are a lot of traits I learned from her, and she was a very positive role model in my career.
So what's next for you? Like, what are you planning?
I'm actually planning on going to Continental in the year 2011. I've never been to Continental. I've been to USA twice. I competed for Miss Gay US of A, and my first year going to USA competing, representing the state of Pennsylvania, I won Best Solo Talent on my first year there, and I made top 12. So it was a great accomplishment competing against girls from other 50 states, not only making the 12, but also winning Best Solo Talent. But I'm going to go to Continental next year, and I'm going to see what happens on that level.
Is it hard being a pageant girl?
It's really hard, and it's very time consuming, and it's very, very expensive. So the only thing is, it all becomes a mental thing. You have to have your mind set in the proper direction to do pageants, because they have such things as interview, where you have to be, know a lot about politics, what's going on in today's society. You have to know about drag etiquette, all those type of things. And if you're not really into it mentally, you're not going to really do a good job.
So what will you say to those girls, that are watching this show that want to do what you've done? What message will you tell them?
Well, my message that I would give to them is never forget where you come from. Number one, learn something from everything you do in life, whether it be good, negative, or positive. Always learn something from that and take that with you. And take whatever you can get from when you're around people who have been in the business and have longevity. When I say that, I don't mean take from them like clothing and things, but take advice, take lessons that they try to teach you, and take those things and add them to your life and grow from those things. And anything that you do, I've made a lot of mistakes. I'm not a perfect person, but I thank God for the opportunity that He has given me to learn, to grow, and to prosper from those things. So in my opinion, and it's my advice to anybody, is no matter what you do in life, you can always be forgiven and you can always have another chance. Just keep moving and press towards your goal to being a better you. And once you become a better you, it'll show and everybody will see it, and all your goals will be accomplished.
So who were those people that were telling you what to do when you were coming up?
People that told me what to do, like I said, such as Jessica Fox, there was Princess Brittany, there was Victoria Lays.
Oh, I like Victoria Lays too.
Yes, the late Lamont, I don't remember her drag name, but there was so many people from the older days. Like I used to perform with the Electrifying Grace when Sally's was open. I've been around girls like Karen Covergirl, Paris Dupree. I'm really grateful to have been around some of the legends and the icons in the show business who have really, really helped groom me and teach me the ropes of the business.
So it really is about community, especially for the girls.
Yes.
You create family within the show circuit.
It's the best thing. It's the best thing to have, because with support, with the proper support, there's nothing that you cannot do, and nothing that you cannot accomplish.
Is there anything else that you would like to let the viewers know about you?
I would just like to let the viewers know that I know some people may know me from the past, from my former things and closing down the balls and fighting. And
what's that about?
Well, we all go through our phase of not liking things and not liking people, but at some point in time we have to grow, and we have to grow up, and I have grown up now. And what I would say to them is about keeping the peace within the community. There's a lot going on. There are kids committing suicide because they're not happy with themselves. They're not secure with themselves. And those of us who are secure with ourselves, let's try to help those people who are less secure, who are very much unhappy. I come from a very unhappy home where my family put me out at 19. And I've been on my own since then, and I'm now 40, and I'm proud to say that I'm a strong individual because I surround myself with strong people.
And you're still here.
And I'm still here.
That's so important.
Yes. So there's nothing that you cannot do. Just surround yourself with strong people. Stay focused, follow your dreams, and never ever let somebody tell you what you cannot do and who you cannot be.
Well, those are beautiful words. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it so much, Luna.
I live for you. I love to watch you perform.
Thank you.
You're like one of the great ones. Your lip-sync is legends.
Well, girl, that's all I do. I lay in the bed with an
I remember
iPod
the two
on.
potato days.
Those were the good old days. The good old days.
So, well, thank you for this.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Talk to you soon. Bye.
Take care, baby.